Do you know if the English-speaking Cursillo got their essentials from the Spanish?
No idea.
Okay. If the essentials came actually from Spain, that's has an international culture influence.
I don't believe there was a Spanish essentials.
Oh, okay. There was the purple manual, and we studied that purple. Remember the purple manual?
That was
We studied the purple manual. Jim, didn't you use that as?
I don't
basic?
recall it, but that doesn't mean I didn't.
Okay.
You mean from the Cursillo now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Purple
Okay.
manual.
Then that was what I used as a resource for the stuff I produced.
We've been talking a lot about the weekend, and that's important. It's exciting. Oh, you meet friends, you make new friends. But the real purpose of Tres Dias is not the weekend. It's what happens after the weekend. And anything that would destroy or distort what happens to a pescador after the weekend needs to be very carefully looked at. And essentials and accidentals are part of that. We are not a denomination, but we are people who evangelize, if you will. Evangelize people, bring them closer to Jesus Christ. I was happy to see that one of the original manuals that we produced 30 years ago is still out there. Living after the fourth day, living your life after the fourth. I can't remember the title. And it's the same document we produced that many years, those decades ago. Tres Dias is for the fourth day. That's where it points. It doesn't point to those 3 days. 3 days have to be right, or else the fourth day doesn't get off to a good start.
When we have cultures that the pastor is the leadership, including the community, because some churches there have a total Tres Dias community within inside that church. They're so large, and they have huge communities there.
It's confession time. When we did the essentials, we were not thinking international. We were thinking national, but we were not thinking international. And I guess we have to give God credit for having allowed us to do what we did, that it still fits, at least so far.
Is it all right to wear this cross other than the Tres Dias meetings?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
You bet.
But
Any place you want.
God likes you to advertise.
that's
Take
what
it
I
off
thought.
in the shower.
Good for you.
The cross is okay, it's the name tag.
Bill?
I'd just like to comment on Terry's point about lay-led organization, and again, going back to the comment I made earlier about Bonin. The reason that Bonin and his group were ordered to cease and desist in about 1948 was because it was a lay-led organization. And in the minds of the bishop, laymen don't know anything, and they have no right to start this organization, and therefore Mr. Bishop said cease and desist. And Eduardo did cease and desist. And of course that's when God took care of the problem. Now, it doesn't answer your question specifically, but I can only throw that out for what Bonin said. You know, that's why they were stopped. You cannot have an organization like this and be lay-led.
Maybe there's a warning there, though.
Yes, there is.